trades. If you have not like and subscribe, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do that. And if you have any question or comment, do write below. So in this video, I'm gonna kind of talk about a free tools where you can see about a lot of the unusual option activities. This is totally free. They do have premium, but you don't need to join for most cases. So I'm just gonna go about the free part, and you can actually see some ideas about short calls, or a lot of people's looking for the ideas. Again, what it says, it just don't blindly buy it, right? But it just gives you some idea to look into, and you can adjust your strike price, or and things like that. So let's look at. So basically, go to the bar chart. It has a lot of stocks, ETF, futures, currencies, news, and everything's. But we're gonna kind of focus on the options. So you can just go to the options tab, just click barchart.com/options, and once you do that, you can look at that options market overview. There's unusual option activity, so which were like basically unusual basically means the huge volumes, or something unusual kind of they picked up today. So if you look at that VIAC, I don't know what it is. There's a good volume. Look at the volume. That's 35,000, 20,000, right? For 2 months or 3 months, that's a huge volume. For Boeing, there's a 200 put. That's 20,000, right? That's a lot of money. It's gonna probably cost is, oh, it's almost cost $2,000. So 2,000 times 20,000, that's few millions right there, right? So there's a lot of interest in a BA. So you just get the idea, right? Where the big money is going, where a lot of people's are bearish or bullish. Again, this doesn't really mean like it's gonna act exactly, but it just gives you an idea. Sometimes you are looking for like a very high volume options or things like that. So it just gives you a big idea. So this is basically unusual options, and you can actually just look at the news, and these are the most active options, right? If you want to look at that, this option volume for today's. So Apple had a million in option. That's a huge, right? Second is Neo. So if you want to day trade too, it's a good idea to look at the volume, right? It's easier to get in and get out. So if you look at CCL, and AAL is 12. So a lot of volumes around the airline, just cause we have the Pfizer news today. And look at Tesla 408. Wow, Tesla got quite a volume actually. Okay. Wow, I guess people knew it about the news. And so for covered calls, so what covered calls people are selling, where's there's a lot of volumes, and where you can get good money, right? So if you look at FCell, price is 374. If you do a strike for 450 for January 21, you are getting about $68, which gives like basically that gives you about uh, 268% annual return. That's a great return, right? So again, just don't follow just cause return is high. There's always a reason. Maybe there's something coming up, earnings or events or something, right? So that's why they are priced high. But look at that, a Neo 55 for January, it's giving you $6. That's pretty good money, right? So you get a lot of idea just to choose your option strikes. So you get the idea. And beside that, you can also, there's advanced grouping, where you can there's a lot of things actually. You can actually look at uh, most active options. I think we kind of covered, right? So if you go there, it's just gonna show you most active options with what was the last price change, total option. So that was and even a lot of time it strikes and whatnot. Here it did not give it, just I think it's just the all options for whatever traded today, but those were the major, right? So it gives you idea about what to trade if you are day trading. And it also gives you, I usually like to so if you are looking for a good premium, highest implied volatility, you might want to look into it. But highest implied volatility is there for a reason, so not a great way to judge it, but you can just get the idea, right? Whatever your preference. So unusual option activity, that's other one, right? What's the change, and you can actually uh, change the price. You can short by price. If you don't want to look at the cheaper options, you can actually just short it. And so higher price, you have a Tesla, and looks like Tesla had a lot of calls going on today. 800, that's for 21, 500, and a lot of call, right? Wow. Then we have Zoom. Zoom got interest. Then Baba, not so much. Baba had a put. Wow, put for 100. Oh wow, that's a big bet. And if you look at docu, and we have a Boeing, so you can kind of short it out and kind of see right with theirs, and it gives you a lot of data like what was the midpoint, ask, bid, volume, open interest. So a lot of times people just want to see open interest, where it is, where there's volume, where there's you can actually go in, it helps. Even if you are buying a leap, you can do that. Just you just need to select like when the expirations. Same thing if you want to look at like covered calls, naked puts. It does give you, let's say you are doing like bull call spreads or bull call credit spreads, right? So you can do that. It gives you pretty much everything, like even butterfly, a lot of like iron condor, right? If you want to do short or long iron condor, so if you do short iron condor. Yeah, it just kind of loading, but it gives you pretty much every, for example, Walmart, right? 140 put, 150 put, it's expiring. So right now Walmart is at uh, 11. So this is expiration. Oh, okay, this is short, this is the this week only, right? This expirations Walmart at 152, and basically put is 140, 150, and your call is 160, 170, and you'll be making about what, bid. So I don't know what's the cost. Max loss is that. Where's max profit? Mm, yeah, I guess you gotta calculate. So pure legs, there's puts 185.12. So we made about 150. That's about 50. So about $200, right? So you're making $200, and your probability of winning is 82%. There's IV, and lot of information. What's your max profit is basically 31.41% of whatever your risk is, which is pretty good. And you have target at 71. Again, just don't get it cause it says everything, right? You need to kind of adjust your price probably, but you get the idea, right? Just to get the idea like how much you be getting, it's a great idea. Just help you with the scan and help you what's active, what's out there. Look into this, then you decide on your own, maybe adjust a little bit. Yeah, definitely don't suggest to go all in based on this, but it just gives you a great idea. So you can do a lot of like iron condor long. If you are looking for long terms, you can also do butterfly. um, I don't think they do calendar, so they don't have a calendar, but a lot of the like you can even bull call debit spread, right? So if you're looking for debit spread, it does gives you the debit spread idea too. And I saw there's some good debit spread. So there's a debit spread leg 1, leg 2, so it just gives you everything, right? So that's on Pfizer, ACB, Tilray, AAL. So those were today's main, and it kind of gives you the max profit too. Wow, it's 12. So Pfizer is between 39 and 55. Okay, so if Pfizer hits 55, that's pretty hard, but you got 1200%. ECB, if it's hit 24 right now at 8, but if it's hit 24 by 21 January, you make 1100%, right? So it just gives you an idea. It doesn't mean you just go all in and just get it, but just gives you an idea, right? Zoom is 38, so $11, and it if it goes 50 to 50 by expiration, which can actually go, then you make a nice 700%. So a lot of the ideas, short term, long terms, and it's free. So yeah, do check it out. If you have any question or comment about it, let me know. But that's it for today. Thank you all. Have a great